I think it says a lot about everyone, the choice of their partners or boyfriends or girlfriends. This is what I've been thinking about. It says a lot about, like, let's use the male perspective to make it simpler. But anyway, you can apply that also to females as well. It says a lot about you, who you are with, who you are involved with romantically, let's put it that way. If you are dating, if I am dating some a little more introverted, shy, but very smart, nice girl, it's you know, it says that I am kind of like that, probably, and I am. That's how I would describe myself. I mean, not to brag, but I'm not a stupid person anyway. I do read a lot and yeah, think a lot about different things. And also, if you choose a girl just mainly for her looks, not that clever, not that well read, a little, a little crass, a little thick, as the English would say, then it means that you are, you know, you may not be like that, but those are the signals that you are giving. Actually, I care more about her looks than about anything else. And there's a lot of that today. Sadly, I mean, it has only gone in the negative direction. I mean, one would have thought that with the development in that area where in the start of this century people I believe were more obsessed about choosing a woman with the right personality or a man, doesn't matter, rather than someone with the right looks, or choosing someone just for their looks, or mostly for their looks. But now it seems to have gone just back, like, and I mean, back in time when it was all about that. And the standards are, like, quite merciless when it comes to that. I mean, if you want to date a hot girl, you have to dress a certain way, you have to look a certain way, you have to go to the gym, you have to be in top shape, and so on and so on. And I detest that. That's so wrong. I mean, it should not be the focus. I mean, but it is like that. I mean, there are certain criteria and standards that you must fill in order to score, as they say, with a hot girl. So, yeah, it just is so bloody unfair. I mean, I know there are some women or girls that are beautiful, but who are interested in your soul and in how intelligent you are also, but those never seem to be around. I mean, much. It's so hard to find these days, I guess. Yeah, so that's why one of the main reasons why I am single, still today. And another thing is, like, people tell you, well, you are not that good looking, or you are a little overweight. Maybe you don't dress so flashy, whatever, fancy. Maybe you should think about not going, for you know, the hotter ones, the more beautiful women. You should settle for somebody, like, who is kind of more average, and average looking, and that can be very frustrating as well. I know it was always for me the thought of just, whenever I would be like interested in some girl, but she was, I would see that many other want her. Like she's very, attractive, and she's very, how to say, sought after, whatever. And then I would think, well, why not settle for somebody who is not so, good looking and maybe nicer? But that's not what you want to hear. I mean, like you are a young man. No way. It's like, come on. Why should I settle for someone? It's not until you reach a certain age that you realize, hey, it's those other ones that are the first prize in reality, not second prize as you thought, you know, because they see you as a person, right? They don't really, they're not that picky about the way you look and the way you dress and why? Well, sadly, because girls or women who are not that good looking or attractive don't have any other choice. They also know that they cannot really score with a hot guy, good looking fellow, so they kind of they lower the bar, and it can be really sad, heartbreaking to have to do that. But I mean, you think about it. After all this stuff you may be romantic and talk about, real love, but come on, let's face the facts. Love is as much about the physical aspect as it is about the, emotional, kind of, the soul, all that, how your personalities match and connect. That's also very important, of course, to have matching personalities. A real relationship can never, occur if you don't have that. But at the same time, it is not a friendship, right? Because with a friendship, it doesn't matter how somebody looks like. You're not gonna sleep with that person, so you know it is. You are gonna sleep together. You're gonna see each other naked. So if that person's looks don't arouse you, then that's a problem also. So I think that's why many choose to stay single, because they know, I don't have such a good shot with the hot ones, but I at the same time I can't go for somebody who's not that attractive, because how the hell am I gonna sleep with that person? How the hell, am I gonna get in the right mood, for what, making love, unless you get drunk, but that's not a good thing, of course. Come on, that's so grotesque. But yeah. So anyway, when it comes to criteria, as I said, they are lowered. Actually, all you have to do is look good, all right, and talk cool, talk smooth, yeah. And it helps if you are a little, wealthier as well. Let's face it, that does help if you got money. Nowadays, women are more like practically oriented than ever. I think they think about, if I marry that guy, am I going to have a good enough living standard? What kind of standard does he offer me? Am I going to have to, support him or, because I don't think many women like the idea of having to support their husbands or, the guy they live with anyway. So, yeah. So it's about that. So as I said, it says a lot about you who you choose ultimately. And yeah, the signals. It's all about the signals, right? The way you posture around the town with your chosen one. What I hate the most, it really annoys me when I go to the better side of the town on Saturday, right? You see all these couples parading around. They are really posturing, like they want to show themselves, they want to show their partners, and yeah, look how happy we are, At the same time, here I am, the single guy, like, feeling like shit, because they, I see them, they look happy. I mean, not all of them may be so happy, they love to pretend they are happier than they are. I think those couples, many of them. But at the same time, I do see some of them are really happy. They look, you cannot act, that you cannot act happiness, such kind of happiness. So you can see the difference in between people who act or play a happy couple and those who really are a happy couple, right? So, yeah, it kind of makes you want to die, really. Yeah, to see those really happy couples makes you really feel like shit, man. Let's not fool ourselves. Yeah, it's just a cruel, cruel world, This Western world, anyway. If you go somewhere like that's why many people, I mean, so many men from these countries, Europe, Western Europe, USA, they go to Thailand and all those countries where they know they can get a woman who, is good looking enough and she's a good wife. She, is a homemaker and all that. She won't cheat on you. Because sometimes, even if you should get lucky and, like, get together with a really hot woman and you are not that hot yourself, maybe you are, just all right. But the chances are bigger than that she will cheat on you with someone that looks better. That's another really sad thing. So you are all, yeah, I finally kind of, nailed a really hot girl, and then suddenly, one day she, or maybe you catch her with somebody, or you see some kind of text message on her phone from some strange man saying, I had a great night, last night, but you are wonderful. Then you wanna die. You wanna do a whole bunch of shit. So, it's tough. So that's why so many go now to those countries, find themselves a wife, and it's sad as fuck. I already talked about why this about especially white women, why they. I mean, they are really kind of pricing themselves out of the market. That's a that's a shame, but that's the truth. All right, that was all I had on my heart. Now, stay well, and for all of you who are also single, don't lose your courage and try not to just focus on the looks. All right, it's okay. I can understand that you don't want to date somebody who doesn't look good. I mean, but try and kind of find some kind of compromise. Maybe find a girl or a woman who looks alright, but isn't a knockout at 10, but she's a nice one. She won't hurt you. So yeah, go for that. Really, really, it's better, much better. All right, take care, everybody.